Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm AT from AT Fishing. It's been over a month since I've been out here, so I'm back out here chasing the spotties. I actually got off to a pretty early start this morning. I launched about 5 o'clock, so it was still dark. So some of the footage that you're going to see first is from early this morning, and I shot it with an infrared camera and infrared light. So I did have one catch on there, so you'll see it right now. That's why the video looks a little funny. Okay, so let's go. Look, yeah, first one of the morning. Good one too. Flashlight on this one. Yeah. That's a good one right there. That's a legal bass right there. First one of the day. Legal bass. Little guy. little guy. So unfortunately, the audio in this section of video got corrupted. So I'm having to do a little bit of a voiceover here. So the tide is outgoing and it is ripping. It's almost like a river through here. And so I want to work this edge of this dock. So I'm having to tether myself to it so I can hold myself in place. And I am fishing a new lure by Mullix. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but it's like a dark sleeper knockoff. And I get nailed on the very first cast. And now everything here turned into kind of a bleep show. This fish dogged me, took me underneath the dock, got me wrapped around this pylon. I managed to get it out, and then I got kind of hung up on the tether itself. I had very little line out, so I had to let some line out. I tell you, I'm lucky I got this fish. Especially after checking the line, because it was completely frayed. So this fish, it went 16 and a half inches, which is a new personal best for me. It was a little on the skinny side, so it probably didn't weigh a whole lot. I did catch a couple earlier this year that were in the 16 range, that were probably heavier than this fish. But lengthwise, lengthwise, it is my personal best. 16 and a half inches, personal best. That's what I'm telling you right here. So now, after retying and cutting off probably about maybe 10 feet of line or so, because it was all frayed up, made another cast right alongside that dock again. And stop and go retrieve, just like on the last retrieve, and I get nailed again. This time I have no issue getting it underneath the tether. Not as big as the last one, but a solid a solid spotted bay bass. Probably, I didn't measure it, but I would say it was maybe around 12 inches or so, give or take. And again, that was on that Mullix lure. Um, Again, it's like a dark sleeper knockoff. All right, so I'm gonna call it a day right there. Um, Today was definitely all about quality and not quantity, uh, because the numbers were actually pretty low. Anyways, though, but I did get. Um, I started off the day with one legal, and I ended up catching my PB at 16 and a half. So all in all, it was a decent day. I got some pretty good ones, but the numbers were actually pretty low. Anyways, though, until next time, tight lines.